My milkshake brings all the women to the yard. I'm Franco, and this is Tara Evans, The Baking Show. Today, we are making Franco's Marvelous Milkshakes.
Wait, say that again?
Franco's Marvelous Milkshakes.
Oh my gosh.
This consists of any ice cream, whipping cream, any sorts of toppings, one decorative piece, for example, chocolate bar, twirly straw, cookie, brownies, maybe even chips in some sorts. And any other intriguing things. It does kind of sound basic, but wait until you try it, because I got a few things up my sleeve. What we are going to do is bring out the blender. Wait till you see this thing. You can't beat old school.
What is that thing?
This is an oysterizer. I don't know, I'm presuming probably from the old days.
What do you think is in old days in your mind there, boy?
Before I was born.
It's not too long ago.
So, here we got is Reese's. Reese's actually puts together their own toppings, like sort of goodie bag, which comes with Reese's baking cups, which are like half the size of their regular peanut butter cups, and Reese's Pieces candy. Next we have...
Look in the camera when you're talking. Yeah, look in the camera. Try to look right in the camera when you're talking.
Next we have Milk's favorite cookie, Oreo. And then we have Pierre's Double Fudge Brownie Ice Cream. It's actually made in Ohio, and that's why we love it. Now we
Where
have...
in Ohio, boy?
I actually don't know
that. I think it's a little...
Euclid Avenue.
Okay. In...
Cleveland, Ohio.
Okay.
Next we have Puroline cream-filled wafers. These things are amazing because they are. Next we have Hershey's Cocoa, just to give it a little more bitterness, because who doesn't love bittersweet treats? Next we have sugar, just a whole lot of sugar, reduced fat milk 2%, and then we have heavy whipping cream. I like making my own heavy whipping cream because it's so much fun, and you can make it the way you want it. What we're going to do is put, let's see, skim everything off the top, make sure nothing overflows, because you don't want a mess. You want the least possible mess you can make. And I know that. With that done, I like to add some cocoa powder. 1 spoonful will do enough. You don't want a heaping spoonful, you just want this. This is good enough.
What is your estimate? Like a tablespoon there?
That's probably 1.5 tablespoons. What we're going to do is now add the milk. And while I am doing that, I'm going to get the mixer in here. And we're going to make us some high quality heavy whipping cream. Here we have the mixer. This has no bowl. You're probably asking, why no bowl? Well, once I get finished plugging this in, you will see why I have no bowl. I'm going to go ahead and reach into the freezer, and what do I find? A bowl. But why is that? It's because the whipping cream goes way faster when you have it in a frozen bowl. Pro tip. The whipping cream forms faster when you use a frozen bowl. It just helps it solidify faster, probably because the molecules are colder, or something with science. We don't know.
It's the sweetness mystery. Creamy mystery.
But also, we're probably going to add a little bit of heavy whipping cream to the milkshake because everybody loves it.
Take two.
Because everybody likes their milkshake thick. We are going to take the heavy whipping cream and the sugar. Here's our heavy whipping cream. We're gonna add half the bottle. We're gonna just start mixing. Pro tip with a mixer, you want to spin the opposite of which way the bowl goes. This would be this way. This way? I don't know. I'm not sure. You want to add a few teaspoons at the start, just to get its thickness going, and then you can add more for the sweetness. Alright, story time about this blender. This blender is almost as old, or maybe even older than I am. My father used to make pancakes and waffles and all types of other stuff with this blender. As far as I can remember, this blender has made breakfast every weekend for 7 years since I was 4, or as long as I can remember. Just want to give you a quick rundown of how special this mixer is. We can add anything into the milkshake. I'm probably going to add a little bit of the Reese's, but the Reese's are mainly for the topping. Wait until you see the whipping cream. Just to add a few of these. Wow, I didn't realize how big they were. Now, we're going to blend. Alright, this milkshake is about done, very close to it. We just kind of finished blending. So, look who we have. Spatch. Spatch is a buddy of mine, actually. We go way back. Spatch and I used to play Fortnite every day of the week. That's how much of a buddy he is.
Just keep going with it. I love it.
We're just gonna whip the cream around, make sure it's good, make sure it's smooth. We're gonna use a piping bag to pipe the whipped cream onto the milkshakes once they're set in the glasses. Let's just rinse this thing out really quickly, and then, if Juicy Joe would like, he could bring out the glasses. Alright, time to set the piping bag. We're just gonna drop this down in here. We got the piping bag set. Now, for Spatch's job. Try to get as much whipping cream as possible in here.
Never stare down the barrel of a loaded weapon, boy.
That is true. Do not.
Or any weapon, loaded or unloaded. Do not.
I loaded up the piping bag. First I dropped the thing in, I screwed it on, and Spatch. Spatch helped me put the whipping cream in the piping bag. We have to put the milkshake, actually, in the milkshake. So, here's one of the Oreos. We're gonna drop one Oreo at the bottom of the glass. Then we're going to fill the milkshake up. I filled it up to halfway the glass. Put the whipping cream on. Boom. There we go. Time to top the milkshake. To be honest, I really want to try these. I think these would look very, very nice. Stuff in the top. Boom, bada bing. Look at that. That already looks very, very sexy. But who wants just one thing when you can have two things? We're going to add, what goes with chocolate and hazelnut? More chocolate.
Oh my gosh.
We're going to add an Oreo. Boom. Franco's Marvelous Milkshake. And doesn't that look like the most marvelous entity that you've ever seen in your whole entire life? Probably. other than your mother. Time to fill Rascal Cup number 1. Rascal Cup number 1 consists of Reese's peanut butter cups, but they're like the 10 times smaller ones, and Reese's Pieces at the bottom of the cup. I'm gonna fill it about, I don't know, almost to the top. This is because we want the whipped cream to be very prominent in our milkshakes, because you need contrast in every single piece of art. That doesn't matter if it's a different color, different shape, or a different shade. We just have to have an eye catcher. And that, on a milkshake, is always the whipped cream. As you can see, the whipped cream is a little unsteady and is sinking into the milkshake. That is okay, because you could just rim the parts where you see the milkshake, and then gather on top. We're just gonna throw a few Reese's Pieces on here. This one is for the goat. The goat loves Reese's. He asks for them every single time we go to the store. Oh, Jesus.
You just making love to the side of that glass.
We're just gonna sprinkle a little bit of cocoa. You don't want too much.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Rascal number 2, aka the Roman Burger, loves Oreos. Jesus, this one's not getting whipped cream at all. Sometimes you just have to caress it to get it out. You just gotta rub it down, rub it down.
I don't know, where do you get this stuff from?
I get it from you, Juicy Joe.
Oh.
Rascal number 2's milkshake is almost done, and he loves Oreos. What are we gonna do? Make it an Oreo fanatic. We're just gonna add a bunch of Oreos in there. I love my brothers. And then we're gonna make it a smiling face with a few Oreo cupcakes. There we go. That is Rascal number 2's milkshake. The rest can be saved, but we can have Juicy Joe come over here and test the milkshake.
So what are we doing over here? You got me taste testing the milkshake, huh? Mm. Well, Franco, that's quite marvelous.
High five.
Definitely high five.
Alright, now we're gonna get Franco Marino and the Rascals taste test reactions. Me, Franco Marino. Look at my milkshake. Very sexy. Looks like one you could get at a diner. The wafer has not become soggy yet. That's actually a surprise.
You're giving them like a life lesson on how to properly taste a milkshake, huh?
Yeah, you gotta get the whipped cream on your mousse.
Yeah.
Now, the wafer.
Did it soften up at all?
Not one bit.
So it still has the crisp crunchiness.
Yes, it does. The Oreo, and we might as well taste the whipped cream.
Dustin's not going on the camera because he's like he's in his own study.
He's in the what?
He's in his own study.
Wait a minute, he's not coming on camera because he's in his underwear? That makes no sense.
Whipped cream taste test.
Oh. That's fine.
Did we have a...
Taste testing time.
Oh, we do it, babies.
tell everybody what you think of that milkshake.
I'll taste
It's
these.
good. Down for
What is that?
What is it?
I don't know.
What does that say?
Reese's.
Reese's. Reese's what? Peanut butter cup?
Amber Heard
Yeah.
chocolates.
Have for an Oreo. It's pretty good.
Why don't you tell them the update on the goat? The goat is doesn't want to be on camera tonight because he is almost naked. And he doesn't want to put pants on.
He's in his undies.
He doesn't want to put pants on. I don't blame him.
Alright, well, this is the goat's milkshake. We'll get his reactions off camera, so I will go ahead and give it to him now. I'm gonna leave it to them to do something funny while I'm gone.
Nothing funny is going to happen. I'm just going to do some cleaning. That's not funny. Oh, go ahead, Robin.
Little kitchen news.
I'm back. Hello. He said it looked great, and he even showed it to his online girlfriend. How great is that? That really puts the arrow in my heart. Now, on to the ending of the video. Spatch, what are you doing in my milkshake? This isn't your milkshake. Ow. It's okay, because I made you one. Are you ready, Spatch? Let's go. Ha 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 ha. Spatch, you thought you had a milkshake? You're a spatula. The end. Doo, 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 doo.